Today on For the Love of Hoops, I'm bringing you a video I've called The Best Thing Scouts Said About Absolute Busts. The next six players had little to no success in the NBA, so I thought we'd go back and see what scouts had to say about them before they were drafted. Darko Milicic. He's the real deal. He's really one of a kind. He runs the floor, handles the ball, shoots the NBA three-pointer, plays with his back to the basket, so you could slot him in at three you could slot him in at the 3, 4, or 5. What sets Darko apart is his toughness in the post. You have to love a guy who has the footwork to spin by an opponent, but still prefers to lower a shoulder and bang. Fact is, Milicic plays in attack mode at both ends of the floor. The more you push, the more he pushes back. He's got great frame. He'll definitely get stronger. He'll have no problem holding his own in the post. It's funny because Darko couldn't play the 3, 4, or 5. I don't even know how Chad Ford had this many good things to say about him. This sounds like it could be a scouting report for LeBron or KD. Going second in 2003 before Melo, Wade, and Bosh, 14 years later, Darko is still not the real deal. Kwame Brown. Versatile player, has the ability to shoot the ball inside and out. Super athletic, runs the floor, jumps out of the gym, and has very good quickness. Good rebounder due in part to his quick leaping ability and long wingspan. Can handle the basketball very well like a guard, and can even lead the fast break. Good passer, recognizes double teams well and makes quick adjustments. Very good shot blocker, can cover a lot of area. Can make the 17-foot jumper with some consistency, and has even shown the ability to shoot off the dribble. Has a nice soft touch around the basket. Unlike most young players, Brown understands what he can and can't do. Whoever wrote this definitely didn't understand what he can and can't do. Jump out of the gym and handle the ball like a guard? Come on, man. Spare me. Hasheem Thabeet. Jim Calhoun called Thabeet one of the most dominant players in the history of college basketball, and it's hard to disagree. Had Thabeet returned for his senior year, he likely would have broken the NCAA career record for block shots. He left UConn 118 behind the all-time leader of Louisiana Monroe. After 4.5 blocks per game as a junior, he altered about 8 or 9 more. He has impeccable timing and athleticism for someone 7'3". He's extremely mobile for someone his size, often beats guards down the court. Jump shot improved considerably in his 3 years at UConn. Towards the end of his junior year, Thabeet began to take and make 12 to 15-foot jump shots within the offense. Has a soft touch and good stroke. With some polishing, there's reason to believe Thabeet can be a consistent mid-range shooter at the next level. Shot just 63% from the free throw line, but shoots it with confidence and has an excellent motion for a big man, and should be able to increase that number to the mid to high 70s throughout his career. Has a good nose for the ball on the boards for a player his size. Can guard smaller players out to the three-point line. Is a bit stronger than he appears. Overall, Thabeet has a scary combination of size and athleticism that doesn't come often. Upside is tremendous. Adam Morrison. One word: instincts. College basketball hasn't seen a player with Adam Morrison's natural feel for the game in a very long time. Obviously, Morrison knows how to score the basketball, but his instincts make him much, much more than just that. Mentally, he is just a step ahead of everybody else on the floor. The first thing that you notice about Morrison is his The first thing you notice about Morrison is his ability to score. He understands how to create his own shot better than anybody we've seen at the college level in years. Not only does he utilize contact and spacing better than any player in the country, he has also mastered the art of the contested jump shot. If he is able to get a step going towards the basket, the defense might as well give up. He's going to get a shot off, and whether or not it goes in has little to do with the hand in his face. I prefer Charles Barkley's version better. He is a nice kid. He can't play in the NBA. Michael Olowokandi. Michael Olowokandi has so much potential. He warrants a top 5 pick on that alone. When Michael came to UOP from England, the guy had raw athletic ability at best. He was a junior champion in the triple jump while in high school in England. However, it is his unquestionable work ethic that has propelled him into the upper levels in college basketball. The Candy Man has great strength: 350-pound bench press, 1,200-pound leg press, and quickness. He developed an outstanding turnaround jump shot and a baby hook in his senior season, after being plagued by erratic playing time his sophomore year and injuries in his junior year. He has the ability to step up in big games like Stanford and Fresno State this year, and can take over down the stretch and score in bunches. Olowokandi will have to learn how to be more consistent throughout the game and how to pass out of the low block, especially when double teamed, if he hoped to make it big on the next level. Anthony Bennett. Bennett has expanded his game offensively and become almost unguardable during his first season of college ball. Bennett's transition to the college game has been seamless. What grabs your attention about Bennett is his focus and intensity. Imposing physical specimen, huge hands, wide shoulders, and an enormous wingspan gives him the great ability to dunk the ball with power. He's very athletic, long, quick, and fast. He poses nightmare problems in terms of mismatches, able to overpower smaller defenders, and bigger defenders get out-quicked and often dunked on. Bennett is best at the power game in the paint, where at least 70% of his scoring total comes from. When charting his shots on the season, he has literally scored from every power spot on the floor. He favors the right side of the floor, consisting of floaters, tip-ins, reverse layups, and dunks 60% of the time. Bennett's 42 dunks put him among the country's leaders. Bennett has made 23 three-pointers this season and averages 1 make per game. Bennett's sweet spot is the left perimeter, where he's made 40% of his three-pointers.